Can you imagine you're a parent and your son leaves the house and you say, Jimmy, I love you so much. Go have a good day in school. And your son comes back with a brutal operation. Can you even imagine this? What the hell is wrong with our country?
A storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
I was thinking the same thing, actually. What the hell is wrong with our country that the election's kind of a toss-up when you have an absolute deranged madman like that? Donald Trump telling a crowd, little Jimmy is gonna go to second grade, and you know what the school nurse does, surgery. Lots of surgery happening in schools, and according to right-wing commentators, the school transes your kids. That's the emails I get all the time. They're gonna trans our kids. None of this is real. Why does half of our country live in a GD fantasy land? Why is it that we're trying to deal with real problems and they're being fear-mongered to successfully over absolute nonsense? Like, none of this has ever happened. None of this will ever happen. And this is how he's appealing to people, and it is appealing to people, Francesca.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's so scary is that I think a lot of us are like, there's no way anyone's falling for this. It's just, and even his own people, right? That's why they try to walk back his statements by calling it a joke or hyperbole. And it feels like, yeah, no one's actually doing this. No one would, think that like the deep state is sending them secret messages vis-a-vis drops and, tell them to storm the Capitol. No one would give their life, Ashley Babbitt, to defend Donald Trump. Like, no, they do believe it. This is not hyperbole. These are people who watched Stephen Colbert for years on Comedy Central and were like, oh no, he's a real right winger. I'm sorry, we know these people. They don't get irony. They don't get sarcasm. You gotta be real direct with it. And when Donald Trump says that teachers are performing operations on children in order to make them trans, right? Or, change their gender, they're like, oh yeah, that's definitely happening. It's the same thing with the 9-month abortion thing, right? It's like, oh yeah, abortion until birth, abortion after birth. They're like, yeah, definitely happening. Yeah, like, somehow, John, when a powerful person repeats a lie time and time again, apparently Americans actually believe it. It's almost like with great power comes great responsibility, and people in power should be held accountable for the lies that they say.
Yeah, they want to believe, they for some reason they like dwelling in this dark place of, we're victims, everyone is coming for us. Also, we're the vast majority and we're the most powerful and we're superior, but also we're a tiny little aggrieved minority and everyone's coming for us and Big Daddy's gonna save me. I don't know why. And so they invent themselves into these positions. Maybe because the actual challenges that we face are they're more difficult to accept. Like this somehow hurts less to come up with a fantasy land where you're an aggrieved minority. I don't understand it. Obviously that's not happening. Hey, by the way, Harris, here's another thing to be ready for. He might well say that on the debate stage. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.